Good morning, my beautiful friends. I hope you are well. I hope this video finds you good. My family is on day 17 of social isolation. This Monday, I know if you're with most Scottsdale schools, we kicked into learning online. And then, so my 11th grader and my 3rd grader are doing online lessons. My 3rd grader, as you know, has dyslexia and RAD, so trying to balance, trying to help him with schoolwork, and then keeping the 2 littles occupied is a challenge. But we're getting into a groove. I think we figured it out now. I think maybe the last 2 days have gone pretty well. So I'll share my routine with you guys in case it helps anybody. So what I do is I feed the 3 littles first, get them going. I give them the 2 littles cartoon time right away after breakfast. After they clear their dishes, they're allowed to watch TV. That's when I do Riley's reading and worksheets with him. We're definitely doing a modified version with him because of everything. We do some online reading comprehension where I'm reading it to him instead of him trying to read it, because that just adds so much frustration, and then he answers the questions and then he's doing some worksheets. By that time he is ready for a break, and then he has a class meeting at 11, so he gets about an hour break right there where he can go be on his iPad. I allowed him to be on Facebook Messenger, which I always said my kids could not have phones and not do social media till they were 14, but I've decided Facebook Messenger. He calls his cousins, he calls his grandparents, he calls his friends from school, and they have, so I'm the only one that can approve who he talks to and what that looks like, and they have a lot of cute filters that he plays with, so that's his break. At that point, my 11th grader comes in and he is doing some one-on-one Zoom calls with his math teacher. His math is really hard this year, and I'm so incredibly thankful for her. So they do that, and then about the time he's done, Riley comes back for his next meeting, and then my littles are way ready for attention by then, and so that's when we do like crafts and color and walk and chalk and all that. So if that helps anybody, I'm just trying to pace all of us and spread it out. I grew up, my mom is a teacher, and so I grew up, you sit down at the table and you don't move your booty until your homework's done. And I think that usually works, but in this circumstance, I'm just trying to balance, because each one needs my attention in some way to make this work, so I'm just trying to spread it out. So I've thrown screen time expectations far out the window. We will resume that another day. Now is not the time. So I've just been praying about you guys this week and trying to figure out what I was going to share with you this morning. And one thing that just keeps coming back to me over and over and over is Psalm 139. And I had all these ideas of what I wanted to say. If you are friends with me on Facebook, you know that my husband was let go yesterday. And it's not a furlough, it's permanent. He is a software engineer, but the company he worked for is in the cruise industry. So it is a permanent thing, and so I have peace. His attitude has been incredible. So you guys know I'm in my 40s. We've actually stood here before in unemployment, and the first time I was very fearful. This time I have peace, and my husband has been very careful with finances and expectations, and we don't go on a lot of trips. We don't go on a lot of, I don't do fancy clothes or anything like that, and it's times like these that I'm so grateful for his wisdom and his friendship in helping me know that saving for a rainy day is just as good as a pair of new jeans. So very thankful for that. But what I kept coming back to today was Psalm 139. And I reread it just now, and it just speaks to that God is in control, that He knows when we sleep. He knows